Hello, Big Valley School. It is, well, kind of almost a week until, well, it is a week until we start back at school. And if you hadn't heard, we are doing a staggered start. And so what that means is we're gonna give our teachers and bus drivers, our custodian, who's gonna do a wonderful job for us, and our support staff some time to get all the kinks worked out on our entry, our safety protocols, all of those great things before we kind of have the real show on the Thursday. So basically how it's going to work is kindergarten. Please contact, if you haven't already, the kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Switzer, and I'll have information at the bottom or top of this video, however it's going to be posted, for how to contact her to set up an appointment for August 31st to come see the classroom, do a little craft, and get to know all the new things that are going to be had in kindergarten. Also on the 31st, our grades 7, 8, 9s are going to join us. And again, learning all the different protocols, how they're going to come into the school, what classes they're going to have, all that good stuff. So the next day, September 1st, we're going to have our our 1s and 2s, and the grade 5, 6s. Then the next day, September 2nd, we are having the grade 3, 4 class. Then the Thursday, which is the 3rd, I believe, if I haven't lost track, grades 1 to 9 will come. And so again, the reason we're doing that is just to make sure we're all lining up at the right doors, doing the right things that we need to do to come into the school and make it a safe and fun place for everybody. I know that a lot of parents are still undecided about whether they're going to do face-to-face or online, or what their choice is going to be. If that is you, please, I need to know that you're struggling with that decision, and I can help you, give you more information, whatever you need. Just know that by contacting me and talking it out with me, I'm not passing judgment on what your decision is. In fact, I want you to make the best decision for your family that you can, which is why I want to help you with your decision. So please don't feel like you have to keep it a secret or hide what your decision is going to be. That's up to you, and I want you to make the best informed decision you can, and I want you to kind of be up to speed on everything that's going to be happening, and to answer any questions that you have about face-to-face, online, or homeschool learning. And please remember also that those are 3 separate things. So face-to-face learning is obviously face-to-face, and students will come to their classrooms, they'll be put into cohorts, and will need to follow AHS guidelines when they are here. It's not going to look that much different, truly, than what school, I guess, used to be, or our new normal. Yes, they will have to wear masks on the bus if you're above grade 4. Yes, you're going to have to wear probably masks in the hallways, or during transitions, things like that. But in class, for the most part, they probably aren't needed until we start doing group work, or if we're working in really close proximity to one another. They won't be wearing them for hours and hours on end. So if that is something that you're struggling with, just be reassured that that's not going to happen. Staff, like myself, I might choose to wear it all day long, and that's just because I know that I'm going to forget it somewhere. And so that's probably why I'm going to bring 15 to school, because I'm going to forget mine, just like, you know, socks, mittens, all of those things. We are going to have, and I know there's some debate about how we're going to keep them clean, how we're going to keep track of masks, all of those things. Your concerns are my concerns too. So we've come up with a couple plans. One, we're probably going to be attaching a clear container, or a container of some sort, to your child's desk, so that when the mask comes out, after they sanitize their hands, take their mask off, they can put it into a clean container that, you know, we don't have to worry about it dropping on the floor, things like that. The other option too is a lanyard with like a breakaway piece so that if it gets caught on things, it'll just come off. They can clip their mask onto the lanyard and just wear it around their neck. And a third option you can explore is what are called ear savers. They're something that go behind the head with little buttons on them. The loops of the mask attach, and once you sanitize your hands, you take your mask off, it just sits around your neck. Now, are those solutions all perfect? Nope, they're not perfect. We are going to do our very best with what we got. And unfortunately, masks fall off and masks end up on the floor. So all of those measures are just allowing us to keep better track of our stuff, because much like your underwear, you don't want to be sharing your mask. You don't want to be just have it hanging out of your pocket. You don't want it dropping on the floor for everybody to see. You don't want to leave it anywhere out in the open. You just want to have it with you at all times. So those are some solutions for the mask wearing portion of coming to school. Again, if you are unsure about what your decisions are going to be for the upcoming year, that's okay, but we are creeping closer to decision time, and I need to know who is coming to school and who's choosing to do online or homeschooling, just so that we can get our classrooms ready, so our teachers can be better prepared. And so I would ask, if you're still wavering on that decision, that you let me know as soon as possible, either A, what your decision is, or B, that you're struggling with your decision, so that I can help you. Because like I said, I am not the one who has to make that decision. Parents will make the best decision for their kids, but I want you to have all of the information before you make that decision. Either way, we are going to help each other out, and we will figure this out. And in the end, it will all be fine, and it will all work out. Bottom line is, we are excited to get back at it. We are excited to see our students, and we are excited for all the great things that are going to be coming our way in the fall. And I realize that it's scary. I realize that the unknown is really bothersome for a lot of people, including myself. But please realize that this is not going to be perfect. And if you're expecting perfect, you will be disappointed. We are doing our best. And I know a lot of teachers, including myself, have been thinking about this and planning for things all summer long. So please know that we are doing our best with the information that we have right now. All I ask is for your continued patience, and I appreciate it already, and I know a lot of you are yearning for more information, and it comes out to you when I get it. Oftentimes, if it's a government announcement, I don't hear them until you hear them. And so you have to understand that when new information comes down the pipe, I know the same time you do, and therefore it's kind of hard for me to maneuver all of that. All of the plans that have already been made may need to change, and they could change in an instant. And I know that's not comforting for you, and it's not comforting for me either. But we have to figure it out, and we will figure it out, because we're gonna do what's best for your kids at all times. We're gonna keep them safe, and we are gonna have fun this year. So with that, I will put my contact info up there, and just know that we love you, we're crazy about you, and we will see you next week.